Hello, welcome to the House of the Spirit. Welcome home. Today we're going to have a reading for Scorpio for the month of the month of February 2024. I'm so sorry. Just a little bit of housekeeping. Yeah. So let's see. What do we have for Scorpio for the month of February 2024? Okay. So let's start with the oracle cards. First card we have is Seeds, Potential, Explosion, Simplicity, and Humility. Smoke, Purification, Union, Community, and Protection. Beautiful. Transmission, Experience, Mastery, Brain Power, and Telepathy. And Visions, Synchronicities, Confirmation, and Exploration. Okay. Inner Voice. Beautiful. Guidance. Success. And Conditioning. Looking very good. Okay. The Devil. We have the Devil twice actually here. So let's keep them together. The Chariot. Beautiful. Page of Pentacles. Two of Swords and 10 of Pentacles. Next one we have is the 5 of Cups and the King of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Wow. This is a pretty strong month for Scorpio. Powerful. I think I'm going to get another card because I feel like I really have to clarify. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. From 2 5s to the 6 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Wow. I think there's going to be a meeting between you and somebody. And I think that although there might be some grievances between you two, because I do feel like these are two people. I feel like this is about a connection, a specific connection between two people. And these two people are kind of feeling it in a very different way, but at the same time, they're both frustrated. And I think that after meeting, you'll realize something about this connection that needs to be cleared and needs to be looked at. because I feel like these are two people who are feeling stuck in some sort of situation, and although it might involve that situation, has them both feeling stuck both with each other's misunderstanding, but also with they're feeling stuck in their own individual situations. And I feel like that coming together is creating a sort of explosion of illumination about their own circumstances, their own unique and personal circumstances, and also a realization of how they relate and how the relating function of their lives is working for them. But specifically, I think that also this month there's the need to be very specific and pragmatic and down to earth about this. There's a lot of pentacles in this reading, and yeah, mostly pentacles. So, but the thing is that this connection is kind of there's a kind of a calling. There's a feeling of serendipitous connection. There's a feeling of being kind of intertwined with somebody you don't really recognize yourself. That it's kind of weird, because although it's feeling quite intimate, at the same time it feels very distant, and it feels really it's not imbalanced, but it's just sync out of sync in some things, but in underneath very, very synchronistic. And I think that this has come to shake up the foundations of your stability. Wow. Okay, so this misunderstanding and this, it's not a misunderstanding, because at some level you do understand and the other person also understands. And I'm not sure, I don't think this is a romantic connection, but I think this is a spiritual connection. It has something to do, if you believe in karma, I do believe this has something to do with energies that are working in dimensions that we really don't know how to, we don't interact with those dimensions in a way that we can fully engage, with it's not a tangible material, that you can work with. It's something that you have to flow with, accept, submit to, respect, but also you have to bring yourself to the table, and you have to assert yourself in some way, because I feel with success and the Chariot, and so both of you, I feel, are confronting some really powerful shadow element about yourselves and about everyone around you. Actually, I think you're kind of also triggering other people around you really, really badly, and maybe that is causing some discontent and some difficulty, in your environment. Maybe sometimes it's not really pleasant to be in that environment. We're always kind of triggering something in people. But this is happening for a very specific reason for you both, and it's kind of culminating. into a specific lesson for each of you. And I think one of you has to learn, or both of you have to learn the same, well, this lesson that I was going to speak about. I'm sorry, a little bit tongue-tied. Because I see two lessons. It might be that one lesson is for you and one lesson is for the other person, or both of them are for both of you. And I think that one of you has to learn to let go of the past and let go of grief and get used to feeling successful and to feeling taken care of and detach, to learn how to detach from reality in order to reap the benefits. And the other person has to learn how to let go of material comforts in order to feel in order to tap in to a more spiritual, to engage with you know, the very core of their own spirituality. Because with a lot of pentacles, for me, this is talking about this, the matter is dense, but in that density there is the face of God, or there's the potential for transformation into something else. And that's where creation and God manifest. And if you have a very deep understanding of matter, it's kind of like you flip things around and you go so low that you suddenly realize that you also go up, as above so below. So I believe there's a release that is needed for both. So both, there is a letting go from the past, and there is a letting go from holding on too tightly to things that you think benefit you in material sense, and in a more like earthly comforts, concepts that you're attached to, certain rules, certain routines, certain habits that make you feel comfortable, maybe even addictions, some kind of substance abuse. Because maybe one of you is addicted to some sort of substance, outer substance, like alcohol, or like whatever drug, or food, or there's an intake of something. And the other is addicted to a certain feeling, so more like to the specific chemicals, hormones, or emotions that trigger certain sensations in your body. And so maybe one of you is kind of addicted to grief, or to crying too much, or to feeling things in a way that is hurtful. And it can be hurtful for everyone. Like you're used to being around people who are hurt also, and that in turn also makes you used to being hurt. This is really a strong message, so I'm very sorry if it's just too strong. But yeah, Scorpio never disappoints, because I feel like in the end the benefits are going to be enormous, because you're going to release a certain layer of reality that has been kind of skewing your perception, because I think that both these figures, they're having a kind of a skewed perception of reality, because there are 3 cups, there are down, but there are 2 there are up, but that person chooses to, go down with the 3 cups that are down. So instead of looking at the positives. And also this figure here, she's like covering her ears, like, I don't want to hear anymore, I don't want to listen. Her eyes are closed, so if there are any solutions, she won't be receptive, right? But you have, in this stained glass window, you have a symbol for, it looks like to me, for female fertility. So there is abundance, there is potential, but the person is so involved in their own feelings of lack that they miss the opportunities. And then in the end, you have the Knight of Wands, which is the most brazen and bold and courageous, in your face knight, court card even. And you have the 6 of Pentacles, which is, a beautiful scene of sharing and abundance and family. There's enough to go around for everyone. Everyone is happy, and it's a very homey feeling. And you have the King of Pentacles, right? So in reality, this person isn't recognizing the abundance. So what I mean with all of this is that in February, for sign of Scorpio, what I see is something that has been in the background will come to the surface as this situation. So this issue or problem was in the background, and the universe kind of made these 2 people come together and kind of clash in order for this healing to happen. And I don't feel like this is a kind of a crisis or anything. I just feel this is kind of a level up, and it's something that is necessary for you to embrace what is coming after this. So February is preparing you for something that is coming in the coming month, not in February. But this month is essential, because this is kind of the ground. You're working the soil, you're planting the seeds, and this is about knowing your territory, because your emotional landscape and your spiritual landscape has to be tended and prepared for what's coming next, because I believe you are getting ready for some really brave step, for taking a risk, and for investing in something that will take a lot. If you just rely on your own energy, it will make you feel exhausted. So I think that you have to have this extra kind of boost of confidence, like feeling your territory really, really well, knowing yourself really well, trusting yourself in a whole different way, so you can be brave and just, okay, I'm ready, go. And it's going to be very quick after this. So I would expect, like, in the end of the month, you are ready to go, and you are ready to use your resources to create your work finally. You might be working already. It doesn't mean, it just means that you're going to master something about yourself. So I would really love to know a little bit more. Yeah, the Tower. I think, yeah, this morality. 8 of Wands. Travel. So I think this has been really eye-opening to you. Something has opened your horizons in a way that you think of things in a different way. And I think that this is what really opened the way for this release from these patterns. And I think you really didn't expect this to happen. It was very unexpected. But it was a calling from your soul. It was kind of inevitable. So Death card. 10 of Swords. Yeah, the ending. And 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups and 5 of Cups, right? So, sorry. The ending of a lot of suffering for you because of this situation, and also the release of grief. So because of this card now, I also feel like the 5 of Cups here is actually a very healing card, because finally you could admit to yourself the grief you felt, and it made you unstuck. And oh, the cards are feeling alive and jumping, and 7 of Swords. Yeah, the healing. You see, I think that the 7 of Swords here is really, it's like the 4 of Lotuses, of Cups. It's showing me that in both of you, there was something stuck and hidden, and it was not, you couldn't see it if you didn't see each other. Wow. So you saw each other, and you saw each other's shadow. I think it was really hurtful. So it was really hurtful. But it was the healing you needed to go ahead and level up. Is there any advice? I think it's very clear what's happening, and it's just you have all the help from the universe for this. You have all the blessings if you continue to be open to this, to review this situation, and to be open to it, to study it even. to maintain this telepathy, this connection, this experience, to hold space for this experience. Knight of Pentacles. Do the work diligently and with temperance. Can it be painful sometimes? Maybe a little bit, but it's very, very healing. It won't take you long. You have two knights, the fastest one and the brave one, the brash and blunt and bold one. So I think that is going to be very quick. Yeah, Devil card. So this has to be, there are 3 Devil cards here. So I think that this is the one of the most important issues you have to face, because this is the release you need and the healing you need to do. There's kind of no way around it. You really have to go through it. You have to, and you're strong. You are very, very strong. It's like if you go back, you'd just be stuck again. So it's not going to be a good feeling. So don't worry, just know that, oh, you have 3 knights here. Yeah, so yeah. Move forward. Don't look back. You know? Looking back is just going to make you feel, you know, frustrated. So don't look back. You see, this person is also like, for me, she's kind of resisting temptation to look back, to go back into the comfort zone and not go into the woods and face whatever she has to face. And she looks worried, but the thing is, you have to do it to heal, in order to heal. Don't look back. I feel like the rewards are going to be immense, because you're going to have this strength, this spiritual strength, spiritual maturity after this, that is going to make you into a master. It's really something else. Yeah, 9 of Swords. Just, there's no going back possible. It's just, oh, okay, too many cards, sorry. It's just move ahead and know that the best is coming. The best is yet to come. Because after all this, you're going to get unstuck from this situation. You see? What a release from everything, from, you know, your worries, your nightmarish, what keeps you up at night, what makes you think of the worst is going to be healed. It's going to be released. And this is the purpose. So the purpose of this is to set you free from this, and for you to see the potential you have, the strength you have, the bravery, and not focus on whatever makes you sad and whatever makes you worried and whatever makes you think that maybe people don't have the good intentions, maybe it's people are going to harm me, are going to hurt me, is this safe, do I feel like somebody's going to attack me. Finally, you're going to release that from your energetic field and your energetic body. I also feel like you're going to discover something even better after this. It's not only about the work, because certainly this is what is this month is talking to me about, and Scorpio is really going deep into their own soul to work on themselves and make them a powerhouse, a spiritual powerhouse, incredible, influential person, brave person, someone who is going to be admired because you're going to share something with other people that is going to also bring them a lot of happiness and contentment and abundance. Ah, Five of Wands. I think that you might be also teaming up with this person to do something quite spectacular. Maybe even fight against something that you both think is, or fight for something that you both believe in. So this is kind of testing your values and testing your morale, your... Oh. So this has a whole new layer for me now. So this is kind of a spiritual test, I feel, for some of you, so that you can team up with... I think it's the same person. It might be a team, more people, more than one, it's possible. But I feel like this person's energy is kind of imprinting on this situation, like, okay, this is the kind of person that I want by my side, because this is a person who will be true. And although they might trigger my shadow, might trigger my insecurities, I have to keep myself in check and to be bold and truthful, and knowing my resources very well, and making them work really well, because in the end we will join forces and team up and fight for something that we really, really believe in. And it's going to be something that, because there's three devils here, so I think that it's more than what imprisons you. It kind of transcends that. It's like a spiritual warfare. Wow, this is taken a whole different turn. So it's like you're kind of soldiers in a war, like a spiritual war. Wow, Scorpio. This is like fighting the most important fight of your generation. And you're both on the same team. Wow. I don't know what to say. after that, because this is really very, very powerful. Thank you so much for sharing this information with me. It's really beautiful to know that there are people who are so pure hearted and so available, spiritually available for this, and so conscious of their own psychological, emotional, spiritual, I mean, the whole, it's the amount of knowledge that these people are able to collect when they're together, this team, or this, it's like an army defending, something that is really pure and beautiful. So I guess we need you, Scorpio. Thank you so much, and I hope this has inspired you somehow. It inspired me, that's for sure, and always blows my mind. Thank you so much for that. I hope it resonated with you. If you're out there, please comment. I would love to know what you're up to, and if you resonate with this, it's amazing, beautiful. If you did like the video, please also hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It will help me so much because I'm just starting out. So yeah, please subscribe and share the channel, and comment. I would really love to know your feedback also on my readings and on my work on this channel. So yeah, thank you so much for this, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.